All right, so we're going to start seated nice and tall. And you want to shift into your sits bones. So you want to find those two bony parts of your hips. Your legs can either be folded in or extended one leg out. And then after we've shifted in and kind of moved that rib cage a little bit, just bring your hands to those inner thighs. And then I want you to take your spine and lift it up. And then move it a little over to the right. So kind of sink over to the right and then forward. I want you to think about circling your spine back and then to the right again and forward and to the left. So just working in spinal mobility here first. And then we'll pick up that pace a little bit and feel like you're just circling through that hip joint with your spine. And then we'll stop here and then move it the other way. And just really work through. You might find some little spots of tension. You want to try to feel those release. You want to keep your sits bones anchored. And then one more time that way. And then as you come up to your tall spine, take your shoulders back. With your right hand still pressing to your inner thigh, bring that right shoulder down and across. So we'll start working into that shoulder and the upper back. Then we'll pull that right shoulder back and we'll draw that left shoulder across. And then we'll draw that left shoulder back. And again, the right shoulder will come across and down, a little bit deeper. And then back. And then the left one comes down and across. And then we pull it up and back. And then we'll drop our palms open, let the shoulders release down. Take your left fingertips and just drop them down to the side. Now drop your ear to the right. And then just reach, lengthen through those left fingertips, starting to move into that neck space. Then soften that left elbow. And then again, reach and drop your ear deeper to your right. And soften that left elbow. Then one more time, reach, stretch left fingertips, ear to your right. And then we'll slowly just start nodding our head like a no shape. Bringing your chin down to your right shoulder. And then rotating it back up. And then down toward that shoulder. And then back up. And then again down toward the shoulder and up. And then we'll release that left arm and bring your chin to center and look straight forward. And then go ahead and switch your legs, whichever one's in front. And let your shoulders release again. And then take your right fingertips down to the side. And drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Just feel that lengthening down the side there, stretching those fingertips away without lifting the shoulder. And then soften your right elbow, just so you feel that release. And then again, reach those right fingertips, ears still to your left. And then soften that right elbow. Then again, stretch, reach it one more time. And here's that gentle nodding of the head no. So we bring our chin in toward that left shoulder. And then we gently rotate the chin up a little bit. And then we nod it back down toward the shoulder a little deeper. And gently back up. And one more time, nod it down to that shoulder. And back to neutral. Let your right elbow drop. Bring your chin to your chest and look forward. And then take a deep breath, inhale. Fold your elbows and lift out of the sides of your waist. Now your left hand is going to lift your right elbow to the sky. And then you're going to push your right elbow against your fingertips out to the right. At the same time, that left hand is going to pull that elbow up and over And you'll turn your head to the right. Start getting into that side waistline and into the shoulder and breathe. And then inhale back up. Your right hand's going to lift that left elbow, and then your left elbow is going to push out. You'll keep pushing that left elbow, but the right arm will pull it over. Turn your gaze to the left, looking up. Deep into that space, we breathe, inhale. And then we'll come back to our tall center, and we'll let both elbows come forward. Do a big shoulder roll down and back. Turn your palms outward so that your thumbs are in the crooks of your elbows, and then just press those forearms forward. At the same time, feel that space between your shoulder blades and the back of your neck, reaching back. Take a deep breath. Now, as you release that push of the forearms, drop your fingertips forward. Make sure that front leg is out so that it's not crossing over, or you can shoot it out to the side, and we'll walk our hands forward. Shifting into our shoulders and the sides of the waist. And if you have blocks, you're welcome to bring a block out there. Give your hands some support. And then really feel the top of your head reaching forward, sits bones reaching down. And then feel that long spine reaching toward the floor. Breathe into that space, inhale and exhale. And then take your right hand and reach it outside your right knee. Take your left palm and rotate, reach it up and over. Now reach that left knee down. So you can reach the arm over. And then we'll take that left hand and bring it out to that left corner. You'll take that right arm, rotate it open, turn the palm, look under, stretch, reach. Deep into that sideways. And then we'll take that right hand forward, follow it with the left, and lift the spine top. And take a deep breath, inhale. Now bring your knees in, wrap your elbows around, pull your spine away, drop your chin to your chest. Do that gentle nod of the head again. Rotating your chin side to side, taking into that neck space. After you've nodded your head a couple times, let your forehead get a little heavier. Feel deeper lengthening through the back of the neck. Then nod your head again. Now push your knees against your inside of your elbows. And see if you can drop your forehead a little bit further. Deep breath, inhale. Then pull your knees in, lift your spine top. Release your arms, pull it up. Then bring your hands forward and come forward into your table. Find that nice long spine, plant your palms under your shoulders, turn your biceps forward, tuck your toes. First, we'll just sit back into our heels to let the arches of the feet get some space here. Then you'll keep pressing off your palms. Lift your knees, look back at your toes, reach your chest through as far as you can. Then lift your tailbone. Drop your left heel down and let your right knee stay soft. Feel that lengthening through that left side. Then lift your left heel, soften your left knee, sink your right heel down. Feel the lengthening on that side. Notice if one side is tighter than the other. And then we'll sink the left heel down to match the right. Press your palms even deeper. Reach your chest through a little bit further and take a deep breath. Then on your exhale, look forward. Walk your hands and toes to the front of your mat. Let your chest drop toward your thighs and find your forward fold. Engage through those inner ankles and knees. And then bring your hands to your shins and find that flat back. Nice long spine, tailbone lifted. Then we'll soften into your knees again. Bring your hands to your thighs. Tuck your chin to your chest and do a cat spine away from your thighs. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. Then drop your rib cage down like cow spine. So a rounded lower back, collarbones forward, tailbone lifted. Then again, press round a cat spine. And release a cow spine. This time that cat spine is going to pull us all the way up to standing. We'll pull our shoulders away, reach the fingertips down into mountain, feel the soles of the feet pull in. Inhale, we'll reach it tall. Find that full lengthening through this full side of your body. Then on your exhale, you'll drop your right hand to the side and stretch to reach your left arm up and over. Turn your left palm, open it up and look underneath. Then pull your right arm up to the sky, drop your left hand down. That right palm's going to reach up and over. Turn your right palm, look under, lengthen the side of the hip. Then take that left palm, pull it up to the sky. Bring your hands to your heart. Let your chin soften to your chest, soften your knees. Let your head hang heavy. Keeping your right foot forward, take a big step back on your left. Wiggle those right toes forward until your right shin is straight up, knee over ankle. Then tap your left knee to the floor and drop the toes. Now, move your left hand under your left shoulder. You're welcome to put a block there or something else to support if you'd like. And bring your right forearm to your right upper knee, right? So above the knee. And then take your right toes, rotate them out 45 degrees. Press your left hip forward as you reach your right knee out to the side. Right? So from this angle, you're pushing that right knee out, sending that left hip forward. And you might find that you can bring that left elbow down and do it from there if that works for your hip space. So just bring in some room into that front of the left hip and the inside of your right. And then you'll bring that right hand down. As you bring that right foot back to its square center, tuck your left toes. Lift the left knee and rotate that left hip open. With your right hand either on the inside of your right ankle or the elbow on your thigh, we'll take our left arm and reach to the sky. Now our feet are active, pushing apart. We'll turn that left palm back and let the back of your left hand rest your left outer hip. Now nudge your left shoulder up and back. Breathe into that space, inhale. And then the left arm will reach to the sky. We'll lift our left heel and rotate forward. Here, we'll take our right arm out to the side and reach that hand to the sky. We'll turn that palm back, bring the hand to the back of that left hip, or wherever that reaches for you. Do a big shoulder roll, try to nudge your right shoulder toward the ceiling. Breathe, inhale. Then release that right hand to the sky. Bring it down to the inside of your right foot. Shift your hips back, and then step your left foot out wide. Let your chest go heavy with soft knees. We fold. Then we'll lift out of our hips, so our feet are still in that wide position. You're going to bring your left hand onto your left thigh, and you're going to reach your right hand across your left calf or ankle, wherever it reaches for you. Then we'll take that left arm and reach to the sky. Hold, inhale. And then we'll bring that left hand back to the left thigh. Move your right hand up to your right thigh. Left arm reaches out, keep those hips lifted, and then reach it across toward your right leg. And then that right arm reaches up. Working in those rotations, breathe in. Exhale, we'll bring that right hand to the right thigh. Let your left hand come forward to your left thigh. Heel toe your feet back into hip distance. Let your arms fold over the top of your head. Breathe in. Lengthen your spine flat back. Then soften your knees. Bring your hands to your thighs. Here's that cat spine. Make sure you deepen into your hips. Press away from your thighs, round cat. Inhale, release cow. Press round, stand all the way up into mountain. Inhale, reach to the sky, extended mountain. Right arm grows taller, left arm releases. Open that right palm, look under, inhale. Exhale, we pull that left arm up. We let the right arm drop down, left arm reaches up and over. Push the left hip away, inhale. Exhale, that right arm comes up to the sky. We bring our hands to our hearts, soften the knees, we fold. Bring your fingertips to the floor, left foot forward, right foot steps back. Then wiggle into that space, left toes forward, right toes back, creating length. Then we lower that right knee to the floor, drop the toes, take your left toes off to a corner 45 degrees, left forearm into that left inner thigh, and then we reach the right hip forward as the left knee reaches out. You kind of roll toward the pinky toe side of that left foot. And again, if it's comfortable for you, you can bring that right elbow down to the floor. Just build into that hip space. Inhale and exhale. Then we'll bring the left hand down, move the right hand in. Bring that left toe back forward so it's straight ahead. We have our left hand on the inside, maybe with a block. We tuck the right toes, rotate that right hip open. Again, we make those legs nice and strong as we reach that right hand up. And remember that left elbow can come up onto that thigh if that's a better position for you. Turn your right palm open, bring it to the left hip, draw that right shoulder up and look toward the sky. Hold, inhale, and exhale. Then the right arm will reach up. We'll rotate right heel, right hand, let them land. Take that left arm out to the side, rotate, reach that hand up. Make sure that right heel is lifting the knee, pulling back. That left hand comes to that low back space. We try to nudge that left shoulder up a little higher. Trying to stack those shoulders. And then we release the left hand. It comes on the inside of the left foot. The right knee comes down. As you shift your hips back, we'll move that left leg back. And we're back to our table space. Take a moment just to shift the hips. And then we'll tuck those toes again. Slide the hands forward. Let the forehead reach toward the floor. Take a long inhale. On your exhale, shift your shoulders forward. Keep those toes tucked and come into your plank pose. Nice toning of the belly space, palms pulling away. On your exhale, press, lift your hips, let your heels sink into down dog. Palms pushing forward, chest reaching through. Inhale, lift, come forward to your plank. Tap your knees to the floor if you'd like. Elbows hug the ribs, hips soften, shoulders back, arms slide forward, sphinx pose. Shoulders are back, the top of the head is reaching toward the sky. Maybe you press up your palms and lift your elbows up, still keeping shoulders back. We'll turn our gaze to the left, looking over left shoulder. And then we'll look forward and turn and look to your right. And then look forward and lower your ribs to the floor. Here we're going to take our hands toward our tailbone. Do a big shoulder roll back and see if you can't bring your palms close together. Maybe you can get a full breath. And then do that shoulder roll and reach your knuckles towards your heels. Now draw your belly button away from the floor. Press the tops of your feet down. Then with your right hand, pull your left shoulder up and lower your right shoulder to the floor and then lower your right side of your head. Now try to keep that front of your left hip nudging down into the floor. Rotate just from your waist and that left shoulder space. Then release your arms, rotate back to center. Do that shoulder roll again and reach your knuckles toward your heels. And if you can't get a full grip here, just reach your fingertips. And then that right shoulder is going to come up. Your left arm draws it up. Nudge the front of your right hip back toward the forefoot lifted. And breathe into that space in. And exhale. Then we'll lower the hands down. Bring your torso back to center and move your hands alongside your waist. Pull your elbows in tight, tuck your belly. Exhale, we'll press. Shift your knees wide, sit back into your child's pose. Let your chest drop toward the floor, your forehead comes down, we breathe, inhale. Exhale, we side away off the back of the throat. Inhale again, reach your arms forward. Shift your shoulders, tuck your toes, move up and through to down dog. Look forward between your hands and toes move to the front of your mat. Settle your feet, hip distance, let your chest drop toward your thighs. Breathe, inhale. Hands to your shins, a long spine, we lengthen. Then the knees soften, hands to your thighs, tuck your chin, cat spine away from your legs. Cow spine towards, look forward. Exhale, that cat spine stands us all the way into our mountain. Inhale, we fill it up. Left arm grows taller as right arm releases. Turn that left palm open, push left hip away. Inhale, right arm pulls up, left arm drops down, right arm opens up. Inhale, back to your center. Fingertips touch, hands to your heart. Exhale, we fold. Right foot forward, left foot does that big step back. We move into that space. Now really lift out of that left knee, push the heel back. Bring your right hand to the inside, drop your left heel open. And again, you can move that right elbow up if that's better for you. Left arm reaches to the sky. Try to stack those shoulders, look up to your left, breathe, inhale. Exhale, left hand, left hip, rotate forward, right arm moves to the right. Push off your left hand, rotate your right arm up, make your legs strong. Right hand moves to the outside of your right foot. We shift our weight, step the right foot back. We find that long spine plank pose. Exhale, up and through to down dog. Inhale, lift, come forward to plank. Knees or toes here, elbows come in, hips drop, shoulders back. Maybe this time it's an up dog or cobra, sphinx, whatever you feel comfortable with. Inhale, we lower down. Exhale, shoulders pull away. Again, we slide our hands back to our tailbone. Press the tops of the feet, lift the kneecaps, draw the belly space. Exhale, we reach, lift back, looking forward. Lifting through your heart. Breathe in. Exhale, we lower. Move your hands into the sides of the waist. Elbows tight, knees or toes. Brace your core. Press up. Soften your knees wide. Sit back into your trot pose. Maybe some shifting through your hips. So reach at those fingertips. We breathe. We side away. Then we reach the fingertips further forward, spread them wide. Shift your shoulders, tuck your toes. Up again to that down dog. Really feel that chest reaching through. Then look forward. Move to the front of your mat. Settle your feet hip distance apart, chest to thighs, we fold. Long spine, flat back. Knees stop and hands to thighs. Cat spine away. Cat spine down. Look forward. Cat spine pulls you all the way into your mountain. Inhale, we fill it up. That right side lengthens as the left side drops. We push the right hip away as we open the palm. Then that left arm pulls up. We sweep over to the right, turning that left palm open. Then that right palm lifts, pulls us up to center, hands to your heart. Exhale, we fold. Let your head hang heavy, fingertips find the floor. Right foot does that big step back. We wiggle the ball of the foot away. Then we move the left hand on the inside, drop that right heel open. Again, that left elbow can come up if you like. Bring that right arm up, try to stack those shoulders. Press your feet strong. Your left elbow is nudging your left knee open. Then that right hand and right heel rotate forward. Lift out of that right knee. Take your left arm, rotate, reach to the sky, look up. Still strong through those legs. And then that left hand comes down. We shift our weight. We step that left foot back, finding that plank pose. Exhale into your down dog. Press off your palms, lift your tailbone. Inhale, come forward to your plank, knees your toes. Elbows to ribs, hips soften, up dog, cobra, sphinx. Make sure those shoulders pull away, the top of the head reaches. Inhale, we lower. Shoulders stay away. Drop the tops of your feet, lift your kneecaps. Reach your arms behind, do that big shoulder roll. Knuckles toward heels, heart forward, long through your neck. Inhale, we lower. Hands moving. Tone your belly space away from the floor. Choose knees or toes. Exhale, we press. Then those knees soften wide. We sit to that child's pose. Maybe some shifting. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Here we'll walk our hands forward. We're going to move into our standing balance. Take a long inhale. Then round your spine up, sliding your fingertips back. Shift your knees forward, hands to the outside of your knees, then tuck your toes. Lift your knees and lower into that low squat. Then lift your hips and settle your feet hip distance apart. Let your chest again drop toward your thighs. Fold your arms, inhale. And then we'll just let our arms go in ragdoll. Draw your belly space in and slowly stack your vertebrae. Pull your shoulders away, inhale. Nice and tall through that spine. Bring your fingertips to the sky and then move your hands to your heart. Bring your weight to your right foot. Make it strong though. Soften that right knee. Keep the hip aligned. Bring your left foot into your tree pose. Maybe it's down low towards your calf or up into that inner thigh, just not standing on your knee itself. Lift out of the sides of the waist, stack shoulders and hip, find your focal point. If you prefer other arms, reaching those arms out, feel free. One more breath. Now take that left ankle and slide it over your right knee. Let the knee drop out to the left and then start sinking into your right knee, sinking that tailbone back, keeping the sides of your waist lifted. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. And then we'll lift the torso, sweep the arms, step the left foot down. Let your arms go heavy. Shake out those legs up there. Then with softness in our left knee, we'll bring our weight to our left as we bring our hands to the sky and move your hands to your heart and find that focal point. Don't look away. Bring your right foot into your tree pose, whatever works nicely for you. Pressing foot to inner thigh or calf. Breathe, hold, inhale, and exhale. Inhale another breath. And exhale. Then we'll take that right ankle, bring it over that left knee, flex the ankle, let the knee drop out to the right as you lower into your tailbone. Keep the sides of your waist lifted, try to deepen into your hips, you get that nice open hip stretch at the same time. Full breath, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, release, sweep the fingertips tall, step the right foot out. Let your arms go heavy and give everything a shake. Beautiful. Let your chin drop to your chest and gently ragdoll your body down. Here we'll bring our fingertips to the floor. Lower the knees down. Shift your legs to one side, make space for your hips to come around, and we'll find our seat. As you find that nice lifted ribcage, bring your hands behind your knees. Then drop your chin to your chest and gently round your spine down. Wrap your hands either around your shins or behind and hug your knees and close. Allow your head and shoulders to rest to the floor. Now, here we want to either circle or move side to side through that lower back space, releasing all that space through from hip to hip. Then we'll give the knees one more tight squeeze to the chest. Inhale. And then bring the bottoms of your feet together and let your knees drop out into butterfly. Let the shoulders release. Then we'll fold our arms, same pattern as the legs. Stack your fists or stack your palms. Let your elbows drop out wide, release those shoulder blades. Now feel your outer knees reaching down toward the floor. Feel that lengthening through that inner hip space. Long breath. Then release, bring your knees together. Walk your pinky toes to the outer edge of your mat. Now check to see if that lower back space feels evenly anchored into the mat. If you feel like one side's more lifted than the other, maybe press that hip bone down to try to balance that out. Then we'll keep our left knee pointed up. We'll take our right inner knee and drop it to the inside of the left ankle. So you're lifting that lower back space off the floor on the right, reaching across that outer hip. You might find that placing your left ankle on that right outer knee and letting that left knee drop, build into that stretch. It might be too much. If it is, take that left foot off. Keep your shoulder blades flat to the floor, long through your neck, soften through your jaw. Just enjoy that nice open hip space. Then we'll take that left foot off. Bring your right knee back up. So our feet are still as wide as the mat. You bring that left inner knee to that right inner ankle. Reach it across, shoulder blades flat. That lower back space on the left is lifted. Then maybe try placing that right ankle above the knee, letting it drop to the right with it. Again, if it's too much, take that right foot off. Breathe into that space. We'll remove that right ankle. Bring that left knee out and just windshield wiper your hips and knees side to side. Then we'll draw our knees back into the chest, releasing through the lower back. Then as you release, find your dead bug, your happy baby, or toes to the sky. Supported shoulders stand if you'd like to place something under your hips. Feel the weight of your legs and arms sink into their joints. Make sure the back of your neck is lengthened, your jaw is softened. Relax the space around your eyes. And just feel your body sinking heavy into your mouth. Long, slow inhales through the nose. Exhale, side away. Then we'll slowly lower the toes down. Let your legs drop into your Shavasana space. Maybe butterfly, knee knot, any variation of corpse pose. Feel free to place something under your knees, a rolled towel or blanket. That feels nice. Try to nudge those shoulder blades down and away. Open your palms if your hands are to the side. Let your toes drop open wide. Maybe if you have your legs folded, hands to belly might feel better, or those arms over the top of your head. Just allow your body to sink into that space. Inhales and exhales move through the nose. Working towards filling that ribcage space with each inhale. Emptying with each exhale. You'll start bringing gentle movement back to fingertips and toes, ankles and wrists. And as you walk your feet in, hug your knees to your chest. Move through that lower back space, or if there's another stretch your body feels it needs, go ahead and take that stretch. Then we'll gently work our way into any comfortable seat. Releasing those shoulders back, finding that lengthening through the sides of the waist. A long inhale through the nose. Exhale reaches the fingertips to the sky. Inhale moves the hands through the heart space. And we'll take a gentle bow forward and say namaste. And I thank you for joining me.